Hi, my name is Raven Pangle, and I'm going to be showing you another book that I love. And this book is called The Word Collector, and it's by Peter Reynolds. He's also the illustrator, and you can see that like the pictures are very simple but beautiful, and I just really love the pictures in this. It is a picture book with 40 pages. But like I said, it's really like the text and the pictures are very simple, and it would be easy, great for younger grades as well as relevant and fun for the older grades too. It was published by Orchard Books in 2018, so it is a relatively new book that I saw and actually got this as a gift. But I love it. I'm actually going to read this to my class tomorrow. So basically, I'll go on a picture walk. So this is The Word Collector, and it's very beautiful even on, before the text even starts. So it just talks about some people collect things, but the main character, Jerome, he collects words. And so he listens to the words that he hears in conversation, and he writes these words down. And then things that he sees. He writes, words that jump out at him, words that he thinks are cool and they're new, words that he reads, short words, 2-syllable words, and talks about multi-syllable words that sound like little songs. There are words that he doesn't know the meaning of first, but they're marvelous to say. So he just finds all of these words, and he fills scrapbooks with all his favorite words. And it talks about how he has them all categorized until one day all of his words went flying, and he began to pick them up, and he noticed that they became jumbled. And so there are big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. And he began to string words together, words that he would not imagine to be side by side. And he uses these words to write poems, and he uses his poems to write songs. They move people and they delight people. Some of the simplest words were his most powerful, and he's telling someone, I understand, I'm sorry, thank you, and you matter. So I love that it shows children just the power of words, and even just small, simple words or simple sentences, they're just as powerful. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words, and he takes his words to the top of a hill on a breezy day, and he empties his collections of words into the wind. And he saw children in the valley below scurrying about collecting words from the breeze, which is super beautiful. And Jerome has no words to describe how happy that makes him. I think this book really just pulls on your heartstrings. And then the very last is a message from the author, and it says, "Reach for your own words, tell the world who you are and how you will make it better." Peter Reynolds. So I think that this book, I would use it in my classroom to help with poetry. I know that it would be really cool to have the kids draw out, random words out of a hat and have them draw a certain amount and use those words that they may not think would go together, but use those words to make poetry, because I think, even the examples that they gave in here, like, they were just beautiful and things that you wouldn't think that would go together, but they do. And, with some creativity, I think that would be a really awesome activity. And so I think that I would do this and then be able to just share their poetry with the class. But I might also do, a word collection, kind of like a vocabulary, but just a word collection with my class. And then I would adapt it for ELL by letting them use words from their native language, because I think that would be a really cool way to tie that back in. But overall, this was a book that I saw and I really wanted, and I was really happy when I got it as a gift. But I feel like really everybody in elementary, even the upper high school and all that would be a really good book to have.